All right, I apologize first of all. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video, and as most of you probably know, it's summertime and life gets pretty busy, and there's lots of things that pull for your attention, and so I have not taken the time to put out some content in a little while. I do intend to make some continued content. I really want to do something probably at least once a week and see if I can't keep that going for quite a while. But today what I have is I have developed a load for 338 Lapua. I've owned this rifle for a while myself, and I'm playing around with it. It's kind of my long gun when I want something extreme long range out west. And I had a new barrel put on it some time ago. I've just not really taken any time to develop a load for it. I've been too busy developing a load for other people. So I did take a little bit of time this morning and put a load together with 285 ELDMs and Retumbo. I have got it shooting a good group, and then we took it to distance just to validate the drop, and I think we're good. So we're going to take the first shot. We're going to continue this little one-shot series, and I'll do some continued videos. So if you want to follow along, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, let me know, comment below, tell me what you think and what you'd like to see me do. But I'm thinking about continuing the one-shot series for a little while yet, just for some good practice for myself, and it seemed like it was something that people enjoyed. And I might bring some guests on, I might bring some customers on and some of that to do some of that and just kind of continue that. Something else that I'm thinking about, drop a comment below and let me know what you think about this. But I've thought about, and I don't know if it's of value to anybody, so that's why I'm asking, like, let me know what you think and if you want to see it. But I've thought about doing a series that is a one-shot challenge, but this one would be called North of 1,000. So where every shot is over 1,000 yards, and maybe do a 10-shot string from 1,000 to maybe 1,500 yards. I have a spot where I can do that at, and so I'm in Pennsylvania, and so it's hard sometimes to find spots to shoot, but I do know where I can do that at, and I can bring you some content on that if you want to see that. But if you'd rather see me just continue what I've been doing with the one-shot series and maybe bring on some customers, maybe and some of that, let me know what you think. But we have a 338, and we're going to take one shot at this elk. So let me walk you through it and exactly what I'm going to do and what I'm seeing. Let's make the shot and let's go see where we hit. All right, we got the elk down here at 793. Calls for 17.25 MOA up. All right, I'm going to get in the scope. I'm going to see what I see for mirage or some pollen floating around. All right, so I think we have some left to right is what I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna hold. I'm pretty certain I'm not gonna hit left of my crosshairs, but there's a chance I'm gonna hit some right of my crosshairs. So I'm gonna hold towards the back side of center of lung. So holding back about a half MOA. And we're gonna let one go. All right, that felt very, very good. I broke exactly where I wanted to. I was completely rock solid. For some of you guys always wondering what gear I'm using, this is Spartan Precision. It's bipod, and it quick attaches into this with a magnet. The thing I love about it is the fact that I can adjust it with one hand. I can literally adjust that with one hand just by pressing the little lever and just tipping it. It makes it super nice for getting on target really quick. and it's on and off very fast because it just magnets in there. And it weighs next to nothing. Goes from like 8 inches high, this version, about 8 inches high to probably 13, 14 inches high. Love it for that. Of course, I'm using my bottle rest on the back. This gives me a super solid rear rest. If you guys are looking for something to pack in the mountains that does not take up any additional room and really add any additional weight than a water bottle, the bottle rest is your ticket, because it has these V's cut in here, allows you to rest on it. It's super solid, has a soft touch coating to it, it has some texturing inside where your gun sets, and it's just super solid. My crosshairs is not even moving down there. Like I said, shooting ELD, 285 ELDMs in Retumbo. This is the Sig Kilo 8K rangefinder. Gives me the ballistics right in the screen. It tells me exactly what to dial. All right, let's go take a look and see if we killed this elk right at 800 yards. All right, we are down here at the target. Does that look familiar? For some of you guys, we shot that thing quite a few times here a few months ago. It's the same target. I had it laying in underneath these branches. It's a vinyl target, so it's weathered just fine. Still got some old bullet holes in it from the other time, but they're all marked, so we should be able to see where we hit on this one. I wrote the yardages down with the other bullet holes, and they're a little weathered, but they're there. All right, let's see what we did. Right here, guys. Right on the shoulder. Hold that phone a little away from me so y'all can see better, but right on the shoulder. So I told you I'm pretty certain we're going to drift to the right, so I held back. I would say I held probably somewhere in here at 800 yards. If anything, I think I held a little bit high, because where I was laid down prone, it was hard for me to see much below this grass line right here, and so I was only seeing from about here up, and so I wanted to make sure I wasn't holding too low. So plus the other thing too is, if you look at the vitals here, if you look at the top of this, the center and just above center is about the widest point for forgiveness in your left and right, so you can utilize that a little bit rather than holding low. The lower you hold, the less, if you go real aggressive at the heart, you have less margin for error. If you go mid-body or even just above mid-body, you have your left and rights, which are the hardest to control. You have a little bit wider place and a little bit more forgiveness. So we shot him right here on the shoulder. Had we held straight up, had I held just in the middle and been like, I don't know, the wind's kind of confusing, it was some left, some right, I'm just going to hold right in the middle, chances are we'd have put that bullet up in the base of his neck, and maybe we'd have dropped him and maybe we wouldn't have. It's kind of hard to tell. So we're right on the shoulder. I think that would have dropped him. I don't think he would have went anywhere with that 285 ELDM. I'm pretty happy with that as a first shot from 800 yards after just doing some validation work. So really, had I taken this rifle into the mountains and never shot it again and taken one shot at an elk and done the same thing, we'd have meat in the freezer. So that's a good feeling. So anyway, let me know, you guys, let me know what you want to see. Do you want to see more of this? Do you want to see customers come out? Do you want to see, some guys that I'm doing rifles for? Do you want to see them come out and make their first shots at long range? Do you want to see me do something that's further, maybe a series that's north of 1,000? What do you guys want to see? Let me know. Appreciate you. Until next time, have a great day.